Welcome back. Well, the US Embassy cables also described UP's Chief Minister Mayawati as a first-rate egomaniac who, quote-unquote, is obsessed with becoming the next Prime Minister. Now, the cables from 2007 to 2008 called Mayawati a virtual paranoid dictator, replete with food tasters and a security entourage to rival a head of a state. Now, the state minister was forced to do a sit-ups in front of her as penance for not first asking her permission to call on the UP's governor. Now, when she in fact needed new sandals, her private jet flew all the way to Mumbai to retrieve her preferred brand. Well, in some sports action now, defending men's champion Rafael Nadal beat unseeded Argentine David Nalbandian 7-6, 6-1, 7-5 to enter the fourth round of the US Open. On a day described as extremely tough day by the Spaniard, Nadal seeded a second, had to call for his trainer for treatment for a blister on his right foot during the match. Now he next plays Luxembourg's Gilles Muller in the fourth round. Well, the defending champion shocked everyone on Sunday as he suffered cramps during the post-match press conference. Now, Rafa's third round match against David Nalbandian lasted for 2 hours and 39 minutes. Now, the 25-year-old collapsed in agony as he clutched his right leg under the table and then slipped to the floor as tournament medical staff was summoned. Now, the Spaniard, though, did come back for the press conference but decided to stand and answer questions from the media. And finally, now today, on September 5th, people around the world celebrate a very special day. That's the Teachers' Day. And we spoke to Chennaites, smaller ones at that, and asked them what this special day means for them. Have a look.
In the words of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, on whose birth anniversary is being commemorated as the Teachers' Day, as he said, a good teacher is like a candle because a candle gives light to others in darkness. Likewise, a good teacher spreads the light of knowledge amongst all of us. So this is one special occasion on which we must really pay our tribute, and we must thank all our teachers for all their efforts they have done for us throughout the year.
Something very common for all teachers: T for trustworthy, E for energetic, A for active, C for caring, H for helping, they always help us, E for example, R for respectable, and S for student's best friend.
Well, staying with coming back to sports rather, Subramanian Badrinath is named as a replacement for Sachin Tendulkar, who has been ruled out of the remainder of India's ongoing 5-match ODI series against England due to a toe injury. Now, Tendulkar was carrying the injury for quite a while, but the problem aggravated just before the opening match of the series on Saturday, eventually paving the way for Parthiv Patel's last-minute inclusion to the playing 11. Now, Badrinath, who made his ODI debut against Sri Lanka in 2008, has scored 79 runs in 7 one-dayers so far. Now, the Tamil Nadu batsman was also in the squad for India's tour of West Indies earlier this year, but failed to impress. Now, it has been a disastrous tour for India, as many leading players, including the likes of Tendulkar, Gautam Gambhir, Virendra Sehwag, Zaheer Khan, Ishant Sharma, and finally Yuvraj Singh have suffered injuries at various stages. Well, that's all we have time for in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.